So hi, we're here today for the official Bluetti foldable trolley unboxing. That's the cart for my Bluetti unit here. So I'm doing my stupid camera filming camera trick, of course. Why? Because I can. So here we go. Another stupid unboxing video. Okay, it's incredible, but this folding cart actually has instructions. Okay, yeah, look at that. Instructions on how to unfold the cart. Here we go. There you go. Now, apparently, that needed instructions. You see the wheels kind of pop out. On this cart, the wheels kind of pop out with the handle, and you've got this handle down here underneath. And you reach through there and flip, and it folds up. So this handle right here closes it, and these latches right here open it. Isn't that exciting? Okay, so here we go with moving it onto the cart. As I said, I don't think this unit is that heavy, but I don't know. Is it designed to go this way or this way? I guess it can go either way on the cart. So there's the Bluetti power station on the Bluetti cart. Yes, it really is a Bluetti cart, or they call it a foldable trolley. There you go, for you people in this camera world. There's the Bluetti unit on the Bluetti foldable trolley. You may have noticed I put one of my cases on top of the Bluetti unit just to open it up and show you what's inside. But what's inside here are my field recorders that I plan on using the Bluetti unit to power. So yeah, there's the contents of the secret case. And here is one of the field recorders in its magic plastic wrapper. So let's unwrap this. In fact, me show you that there are actually two field recorders in here. Here are my two field recorders on top of the Bluetti unit. Okay, the Zoom F8Ns. Okay, and these are really good, excellent, superb devices for recording audio in the field. Okay, they've got microphone connections on the side, okay, where I plug in my microphones, or they have line inputs also, but mostly I'm using it for microphones. Okay, and the truth is, these do have internal batteries, and they will power up right now before I plug them in. Okay, but the internal battery does not last long at all. It's only good for maybe an hour. Okay, now I got these cables for these units. Okay, these are 5.5 millimeter outer diameter with a 2.1 millimeter inner diameter post. Okay, famously, for some reason, Bluetti doesn't list the size of their two DC ports here, but I figured it out. So I'm going to open these cables. So there are the two cables I have for these two units. So these cables plug in the back of the Zoom microphone units, and normally there's AC adapters here, but it makes no sense for me to use the AC power here to plug in the AC adapter for a DC input. It makes much more sense to go direct DC to DC and skip the whole AC conversion. So let's see if this works. Let's plug these cables in here. There we go. So everything's all plugged in, the cables fit, they work. So let's turn on the Bluetti unit. And you in the big camera out there probably can't see the display, but my little camera here can see we're operating at 100%. Okay, now let me try this. I'm very concerned about these phone chargers up on top, and I'm thinking I'll probably need to layer an insulating layer between my recorders and those phone chargers. But for now, let's try it without it. Okay. Powering up Zoom number 1. Did that. Powering up Zoom number 2. And yes, they're up and running. Now I'm not going to go plug in a lot of microphones and stuff right now. The whole point is that these units are powered up and on and running off my Blue Yeti. And this was one of the primary purposes, or the goals, was to have the Blue Yeti unit power these microphone units. Now I have some wireless microphone units which are not out here, but I will try those at a later date. Okay, and you can see these, I can see on the display here that these are drawing 0.6 amps at 13.5 volts or 8 watts. Okay. So I've got a boatload of power. I've got a boatload of power and should be able to power these two units basically all day long, which was the objective, okay, to get long recording times, okay, because I mean, I don't do 15-minute shows. I actually record 3 or 4 hour concerts, okay, and now I have the ability to do that without worrying about having power provided to me, because in the field, okay, when I'm truly in the field, okay, there is no power. I'm just looking at some of the settings here. Okay, but the important part is that I was able to power my Zoom recorders here, which again are really good recorders, with the 5.5 millimeter jacks on the Blue Yeti unit. Okay, I think some of my friends out there were confused of what the heck these would be used for, and I knew instantly what I was going to use those for. So yeah, you would call this my first test of the Blue Yeti unit in real outdoor field conditions. Well, I'm really not doing anything, I'm just plugging them in and see if it works at the moment. But I am outdoors, and that's the whole point of this unit. And it's all on my cart here, and I got room for more stuff. Okay, so I'll be able to put my when I get them out, I don't know if you'll see it, but I have my wireless microphone equipment, which could easily also fit on this cart. So yeah, this is good. Thank you, Blue Yeti. So I hate this when this happens, but I just happened to look down and I noticed that the camera I had in my hand that I thought was recording wasn't recording, so it's recording now. And my Zoom F8N field recorders, audio field recorders for my microphones that I plug in, okay, and record 3 or 4 hour concerts with, are operating off of my Blue Yeti unit here. And you can see it's drawing 0.6 amps at 13.5 volts or 8 watts, which means I have a tremendous amount of power for all day use here. Okay, because this is a 2000 watt hour unit, and this is a 5.5 millimeter diameter with a 2.1 millimeter center plug on the Blue Yeti unit in the back of the Zooms. So I knew instantly what these 5.5 millimeter DC output ports I was going to use them for. And some people out there are confused about what you would use these ports for, but I knew. And this cart has a lot of room for more equipment, and I'll be able to easily put my wireless microphones on this cart when I get them out. I'm not going to haul them out today. So yeah, this is a successful test. Okay, my Blue Yeti unit powers my Zoom field recorders. I don't feel any effects from these iPhone charging ports, but I'm still going to put a layer of something or material or something between these recorders or whatever it is I place on top and these charging ports. I mean, actually, I'm not crazy about having these ports on all the time when the DC output is on. I think that was kind of a design flaw, since, let's face it, most people are going to put stuff on top of this unit. But good, yeah, great Blue Yeti. There we go. You get to see the teardown. I get to put these away now. Put cables away in the case. And I'll catch you guys later.